What is happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Mr. K. I'm out for a night ride. And naturally, there's a guy with no lights on at night. Well, you know, that's just the way it is. As you guys can tell, I'm wearing my clear visor, and the key reason for me wearing the clear visor is because, well, you're not allowed to wear dark visors. So today's topic is, why ride in the city? A lot of people don't like riding in the city, and it's fine. I mean, everybody to each their own, and that's just the way it is, you know. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to like it. You don't have to, you know, do it. I specifically like it. Ooh, that's cool. I specifically like it because it's a different experience, you know. It gives you a whole different experience overall, and it's just one of those things that when you're riding in a city, you have to deal with traffic, and that's never fun. Traffic is always, you know, boring, and you come to a stop and everything else. However, this is also where you meet a lot of people. This is also where I'm going to open my visor now. This is where you actually run into a lot of people, and you get to see, you know, it's one thing to just see an open road, and it's a whole different thing to see, you know, people. People are wonderful creatures. You know, they do silly stuff sometimes. They do these little things that actually you guys enjoy. But at the same time, the city is actually a really good place to learn how to ride a bike. And what I mean by that is, there's a lot of stop and go. I'm going to close this now at least a little bit. There's a lot of stop and go, and okay, why not? And because there's a lot of stop and go, you're kind of forced to pay more attention to, oh, baby. And then you also get views, you know. So I don't know how the session's catching this, but this is beautiful. I love riding in the city. I get, you know, there's the city life, and then there's this cool look overall for the city. Hello. So the thing about the city life is, you run into people, you run into so much, you see so much, the lights, the atmosphere, there's just so much to look at, guys. And as for experience, you really get to learn so much about riding in a different way, if you will. You have a lot of stop and goes, you have a lot of things to look out for, and it's basically one of the best training tools you're ever going to get. And it's a wonderful thing to have, you know. Just learning how to ride, it's great. Riding in the city is absolutely great. Gosh, I love riding in the city. There is absolutely way too much fun. Wanna be on YouTube? Yep. Just tell everybody to subscribe. Go ahead, guys. And that's how you do it, boys and girls. That's how you do it. And forget just the practice. The practice is one thing. But man, the life, especially if you come out and go downtown during the weekend, or, you know, you can always go downtown like in the middle of the week, and it's kind of dead. But during the weekend, it is absolutely wonderful to come down there. There's so much to see, and everybody is so much more, I guess you want to call it upbeat. You know, they're more active, and that's what makes this so much fun. That's what I enjoy so much, aside from obviously the scenery, right? Now, as you guys know, I never ever drive downtown, but I do ride downtown. I love riding here. I love exploring here. I don't know how well the camera will capture this in the front, but I mean, take a look at this. It's gorgeous, and it's, you know, just unbelievable. But yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm talking about. There's a sense of so much life here all the time, and it's not overly busy. It's not like you look around and you say, oh my goodness, it's just packed, and all the roads are packed, and all the sidewalks are packed. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a very, very nice, calm atmosphere, but people are more lively, so it's really interesting in that sense, you know. Now, as I said, I've taken the main trip today, I don't know, I can't even imagine how this is capturing behind me, but the main trip today was to test out this camera at night. Now, as you guys know, this is a new camera. It's a GoPro Session, 1080p at 60 frames per second. That's what I'm recording at. Sadly, my Cena is recording at 1080p at 30 frames per second. I will eventually have to go up to something like the Cena Evo, which if and when it does actually come out. And at that time, that we'll be running everything at 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is pretty much my ultimate wish. But again, those Evos are very expensive, right? So you guys have to remember, we need to buy 2 of them. So yeah, eventually everything will fall into place. Everything will get better. Everything will slowly fall into place. But for now, nobody's complained about the front camera view, the Cena view. People do tend to like it quite a bit. So really, at the end of the day, it's not that bad. And the Session is absolutely doing its job. It is actually very, very, very nice from everything I have seen on it. Obviously, the editing is a whole different ball game. It's not the same editing as even the dual vlogs. The file is different because I'm not using any sound from the Session. It is much, much more tricky. It's it's a little bit different, just the way I have to do it. But honestly, I can't complain. It's actually it's done me very well. I really I'm very surprised with the Session, to be honest. And you will be having some Mrs.K footage pretty soon, especially with the Session. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be something unique, something interesting. Tonight, we're testing everything out. And, like any new system, it takes time. It takes time for me to figure it out. It's going to take some time to kind of just understand how it works, what's the best way that it works, what are the best settings, what are the best, what is the best application I have for the product I have at hand. And so, until I figure out all the little details, there might be some glitches here and there, but I think I got it. I think I'm gonna have, I shouldn't have any problems. I'm gonna end the video here because I'm actually not sure what the battery life is on this. I haven't tested it out. So I'm gonna just say thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and at least as much as I enjoyed making it, because I had a ton of fun riding around here. So till next time, I'm gonna say goodbye. As always, we love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye. See ya.